Here's your Tee to Green Pro Tip.
It's that time again. Tip from a pro, brought to you by the Wisconsin PGA. Got my good friend Zach Gaugert along again. We are going to talk a little bit about chipping. Now, really there's kind of two different methods out there. One is the hinge and hold, where you take the club back. Go ahead and demonstrate that quick. He's going to hinge his hands, and then as he comes through, he's going to keep his hands ahead of the club head. So show an impact position there, how that would look as we come down. And that's a hinge and hold right there. It has become a little bit more popular these days that the guys out on tour, and actually our amateurs, are starting to learn how to use the bounce a little bit. And that is exactly how Zach does it. And what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate chips to different distance flags right here on the putting green. So what's the club that you have there?
54 degree.
So this is a 54 degree wedge. Go ahead and set yourself up. You're going to see that his feet are a little bit to the left of the flag. He's got the club in really good position here, more weight on his left side. And Zach, kind of walk us through here what you're going to do.
Yeah, so I'm just going to, like he said, set up just a little bit to the left of the flag. Hands a little bit forward. Take the club back about to knee height. And then just as I come through, I'm actually going to let the club pass the hands just a little bit, getting the right hand involved, help get it in the air just a touch, and then use the bounce really well, interact with the turf. So take my stance. One last look.
Okay, so that's very good right there. Now, can he do that same method every time he chips or pitches a ball? And the answer is yes. And all he's really going to do here to get the ball to go a little bit farther, as opposed to trying to make a longer stroke and always feel what's going on, is he's going to go to a
50 degree.
A 50 degree. That's a club that has less loft. So now he can make pretty much the same motion and get the ball to go a little bit farther to our next flag here. So you can see everything he's doing is getting this club head to pass his hands. His weight is on his left. Hips were very, very quiet. And you can hear that real little sound that he's making where the club is hitting the ground. Nothing is coming in and sticking in the ground. The club head is passing his hands and really letting the bounce work. And the bounce on the golf club is very, very important. It allows us to chip in all different types of conditions. Let's change clubs again. Now he's going to a flag that is about 30 yards away, and he has picked out a
9-iron.
We got a 9-iron here. Now, when he does this one, it's going to come out a lot lower. It's not going to spin as much, and it's going to run out more. So for those of you at home, if you have a long chip shot, there's no sense to make a really big stroke and hit the ball really high in the air. We want to get this thing on the ground and running towards the flag with the most efficient chipping motion that we can make. And here it goes. Wonderful, really good. Now, if chipping is not your thing and you do not know what club to use, there are people out there that use this one thing. I believe they call it a chipper. I think we have somebody here to demonstrate that.
Wait a minute. Don't stick a gift horse in the mouth, young man, okay? So when one cannot chip, okay, let me take this club, okay? The hinge is, I'm gonna hinge this. Look at that. See, that's, oh, look at that.
Oh, he hit the flag, actually.
Well, you know what?
And this is all true for the viewers at home. He does not chip.
I don't chip.
He putts from 50 yards and then he uses this thing.
I have a chipper dipper, okay? So what you do is, you just use your putting stroke, and because I can putt from 40 yards, oh, that was a kind of a scuffer.
And there we go. He wants to try it again.
No, one more time. Okay, this is. We'll call that a blooper. Okay, got to get used to this.
Okay, thank you very much.
Look at this. Look at this.
So for those of you at home, this is a chipper. Not everybody has one of these in their bag, but I promise you, you can pick one up at our golf shop because Van's got all of our members using them. And that's a tip from a pro, brought to you by the Wisconsin PGA.